I meant to say, welcome to class, everybody. My name's Mr. Sadler. Thank you for coming. What I should say is tomorrow night I met a student from my applied class this morning. His dad dropped him off, so I stopped my car in the middle of traffic and I really caused a bad accident almost. But I went to talk to him and I said, hey, do you know what the parent-teacher interviews? And his father said no. So just a reminder, parent-teacher interviews are tomorrow night, 5 till 8. Your parents will get a call tomorrow morning, or maybe tonight. Like reminding them that's when it is, because I know not all, you guys are all honest with your parents, but some teenagers are not honest with parents, right? So it is tomorrow night. You just said your mother really wants to meet me, okay? Yeah, encourage your parents to come. If you want to come with them, you can, because very soon, only 3 years from now, you'll be in university and you'll be all by yourself, right? Your parents won't be able to help you with anything.
And you probably won't say bad stuff about us if you're there.
I'll be honest, if,
Okay.
well, I gotta be somewhat honest. Like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I'll say, oh man, Ariana's so great. She's never on her phone. She's totally focused the whole time. And she's very smart, right? You are very smart. You are very smart. That part was true. That part was true. That can go wrong. That part was true. But this part is also true, right? So anyway, I'm gonna, within reason, right? Like I'm not gonna totally destroy you guys, right? But I'm gonna tell if they ask direct questions.
I literally tell my mom that I'm on my phone all the time. She knows that you're gonna tell her that.
I know, because you're texting her all the time.
I really am texting.
All right, let's focus. The internet does not want to hear my problems in this class, okay? I'm going to go back to Spider-Man here today.
Interruption with those students who signed up for the mastery presentation.
Totally fine.
Please go to the co-op classroom that's attended at the Master University co-op classroom. Thank you.
Sorry, last. Okay, so let's try and do this one. If you're writing a test, please ignore me because that's fine. Okay, can you give me the M and the A for this one, please?
36 and 13.
Okay, so just so you know, excuse me, please. Okay, this is fundamentally important. Actually, one joke I want to tell before I go any further. I was doing slope with my morning class. Okay, grade 9 applied, and I told them that slope is the most important thing you do in grade 9. And I told them that every kid in school in grade 10, 11, 12 will know what slope is. So they said, oh yeah, Mr. Sadler, go to that class next door. And I was very disappointed because only like you heard it, right? Only like 3 people in the class said why you would rise overrun. Okay, so that's all I want to say about that. Okay, 36 and 13, what are the two numbers, please? Sorry, it's going to go like this. Go ahead. 9 and 4, very good. Okay. So again, I know it's hard when you get pressure on yourself. It's okay, but okay, it's okay when you get pressure on yourself. But again, you got to keep this should be like getting routine by this point. Okay, go ahead. We're gonna do it from 9 and 4, please.
So you're gonna do 2x squared plus 4 because 4 goes to 12 plus 9x plus 18.
Yeah, and you could have done it the other way, but if you take a look, 2 and 4 are perfect, 9 and 18 are perfect, right? All right, Tori, what comes next, please?
2x
Okay. 9 plus 2, I hope those two's in. Okay, great. Doug, go next, please. What can you do next, Doug?
It'd be 2x plus 9.
Yeah.
And then x plus 2.
Okay, and that equals 0. Can you pass that back one, please? Megan, how do I solve for x, please?
X you would do, I forget what it's called, but it would be x equals.
Yeah. I'm just going to call it like split apart, that's what I call it. I'll just write the full steps so everybody exactly right through it, okay? So I would do it as x, 2x plus 9 equals 0. So I don't know if you said 9 over 2 or negative. I hope you said negative. That x equals negative 9 over 2. Sorry, excuse me if you're sitting somewhere you can't see. And over here, x plus 2 equals 0. So x equals negative 2. Okay? All right. Are we sort of good? Now, what we're doing in this unit is making everything we did last unit easier. Okay, we're going to learn how to graph much more efficiently. If you remember the last unit, the vertex was awful. It took like 5 steps to get the vertex. In this unit, we're going to get it a lot quicker. I'll show you to do that. As well, I'm going to show you how to factor things that are not factorable. I think at least one person knows what I'm talking about. Okay. Don't keep going. Yeah, that's what we're doing, yes. Okay, so let's get started here, please. Today the lesson's called vertex form and step matter. I'm going to do a little bit of work with what's called Desmos today. And I actually took a look. There's not a lot of lessons in this unit. I think there's only like 5 or 6. So what we're going to do is there's a short week this week, and then next week, so it'll be a short week this week, which is 2 days, 5 days next week, and then test the Tuesday after. Okay, because I'm actually on top. This unit is, the first one was long, this is a short unit, okay? So we'll have lots of time. I have 5 lessons in 7 days, so we have lots of time to practice. Okay. Here we go. So we sort of took this down, but we didn't use it much in the first unit. So I'm going to say vertex form of a parabola is y equals a x minus p squared plus q, where a is the direction of opening. Sorry, I'm getting out of the way in a sec. And we already took a little note on this before. I'm going to just bring your mind to it. And P and Q is a success. Now, the nice thing about this is that you're given your vertex instantly. Okay, so we're going to learn this unit how to convert into this form. Okay, which will make your life a lot easier because then you can just do the vertex and that's it. Okay. As you may or may not, I'll go to the next page. Sorry. As you may or may not remember, okay, we said here if A is positive. Remember, you have the happy. I don't know if I did this in class or not. You have the happy parabola, and if A is negative, you have the unhappy parabola. Okay. So just with that, I don't know if that helps you remember. Those dots are supposed to be like a face, if you're wondering. If you don't like my artwork, Tori, that's okay. All right, but that's just trying to show you positive and negative. So ignore the face and just say that positive means you're doing this and negative means you're doing this. Okay. So then if you're negative, you're sad. That's what sad is. So we're going to do a very little bit right now on Desmos. Okay, so once everyone's got that written down, I want you to use your brains for a quick sec. Okay, because we're going to actually talk about vertex form and all that stuff. Okay, so take a quick second. Write that down, and then we'll just think together. And so let's just see some of this stuff before we actually do it ourselves. Okay, we're going to graph by hand with our senior on that. So we'll graph things today and rulers and all that stuff. Okay. I'm going to show you on Desmos first, just so that you can sort of get the idea of what it's going to be before we do it. Okay? Yeah.
I would have been so cool if I could have caught it without coming back and
Were you okay though at the end? Because I kind of like
no, like when these four things are rolling forward,
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to Desmos quickly. Okay, so if everyone who's focusing on their phone can focus on Desmos right now, okay? So I just want to do just a quick little activity that's going to be fast, okay? So don't stress out. I want to show, ooh, that's such a good video, but unfortunately I have to go. Okay, so Desmos, as I told you before, excuse me, is a graphing program. You don't have to copy the standard graphing, Presley. Okay, so what you do is I just want you to pay attention here, okay? Because people have questions about the equation, have questions about everything, okay? So our typical, how do I do this darker now? Okay, so our typical equation is y equals x squared, okay? Which looks like this. Okay, so this is our typical graph. Okay, I'm going to hopefully change the scale, maybe not. Okay. x is going to go from like -5 to 5. Whoops, -5 to 5, and every step is going to be 1. Great. Y is going to go from -10 to 20. Okay. So there's a beautiful projector mode. Okay, so there's a beautiful parabola. Okay. So there's a few things I want to talk about this. What's the vertex of x squared? 0, right? Now, this is what I want you to hopefully focus on, if I can do this properly. All right, okay? I can't. Sorry. Oh, shoot. So I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say, oh me, what happened there? Crud. Okay, this might be easier here now, though, okay? So we do it like this. So what I'm saying is here for this one, if you look the way a parabola goes, it's always the same. You're going to go over 1, maybe not, okay? But anyway, you're going over to 1, then you're going up to 1, okay? Then you're going over, what's that?
What was the coordinates you typed in?
You're going over, whatever though, okay? So you're, what's going on? I don't even know what's happening. Just, what's happening? Okay, so anyway, your first, so keep going right there. Okay, so you have a point at 1, 1, right? So you go over 1, up 1. Then you're going over 1, up 3 to get to this point. Then you're going over 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to this point. So the pattern goes up 1, 3, 5. Okay? If I change this to y equals 2x squared, anyone want to guess what the pattern's going to change to? It started off 1, 3, 5. If I go to 2x squared, what's the pattern going to go to? Want to take a guess? I mean, the y value is being stretched out, right? So if you want to take a guess? 2, 4, 6, right? So that, wait, it's 1, 3, 5, so that'd be 2, 6, 10, right? But yeah, so it should go 2, 6, 10. Let's see what actually happens. Okay, so if you take a look, oh my goodness, this one's steep. Okay, we'll count down. Maybe I'll even go smaller here. So anyway, over here, over 1, up 1, 2, which is good. Over here, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go up 10 if you really go down. So the initial pattern is 1, 3, 5. So if this is 2, it's going to be 2, 4, 6. So this is what I'm going to write down. So you see the idea is if whatever the a value is, that's going to be the stretch.
Yeah.
It's going to go from, you know what I mean, the 1, 3, 5 is basically then we're going to 2, 4, 6 right now. Okay? And the same way, one last thing I want to show you, and then I'm going to stop with this, okay, is let's delete these two if I can. So we said if y equals, remember we said the original thing was like x minus 3 squared plus 4. Oops. Come on. So if you take a look, the vertex here, if I can click that, is 3, 4. Even though the equation, stay with me instead of doing your phones, please. The equation is -3 and 4, right? But the vertex is 3, 4. The reason for that is, if you remember when I wrote down the x minus p plus q, it was like minus p, right? So the x is going to flip. Okay? That sort of helps you see a visual before I do the whole thing. Hold it? Yes.
I just have a question.
Yeah.
How do you know when you're going to start graphing it actually? How do you know when to reach the right axis? How do you know when to reach the right axis? When you get your vertex, you have to like...
Yeah. So this is just, if I give you the form in this equation, you can start off and go 3 to 4 right away. And then what we're going to do today, because it says 2, you're going to go up over 1, up 2, over 1, up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's going to be how we're going to graph it today. Okay, so let's actually just do this. It's sort of hard to see before you do it, okay, but let's give it a try here. So everyone sort of get the visual a little bit there for the patterns. That's what I was just trying to show you guys the patterns. That's the step pattern, that's what I call it. All right, here we go. Actually, I'm going to pause the video. You guys can go on your phones. I mean, you guys can work diligently for a sec.